I'm Josh Days, and today I will be telling you, whoever is watching, what the Constitution means to me.
What does the Bill of Rights mean to you?
Bill of Rights means like our rights and stuff, man. Like, it tells us whether or not we can like hold guns, and then like cruel on like if someone like comes like right there and they say, hey, I need to search your house. Like, no way, you don't have a warrant. And so, told.
Is that all you have to say?
No, not really. But then, alright. Computers. What if they control us? And then also, cruel, unusual punishment. Means like, if I get a speeding ticket, I can't, then they say, you owe me $400,000. That's cruel and unusual. So, you know, whoever that cop is, he's told.
Alright. So, what are you going to be showing in this project?
In this project, I will be showing me and my sister. We will be producing skits from the amendments, showing how they affect us and how they are wrong. So if you ever get in these predicaments, you will know what to do.
Okay.
So long.
Alright, Josh, can you please tell me about the First Amendment, which is freedoms, petitions, and assembly?
The First Amendment is freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of opinion. You can have whatever type of opinion you want.
Alright. Can you tell me about the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms?
Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, means you can have a gun, any sort of weapon. Heck, you can even have a bazooka. You can have a bazooka. You can have it in your home, in your car. As long as you have a license for it, you can use it to protect yourself.
Alright. Can you tell me about the Third Amendment?
The Third Amendment.
Quartering of soldiers.
Quartering of soldiers. This dates back to before America was even born. When we were still a part of Great Britain, they used to make us just say, hey, like, say I was a soldier, like, hey, you need to feed me and keep me warm because I'm a soldier and I fight for this country, and we did not like that. So the freedom of the Third Amendment, quartering of soldiers. You have the choice of quartering soldiers if you want. You don't. It's not a requirement like it was in good old Great Britain.
Alright. Can you tell me about the Fourth Amendment, search and arrest?
Okay, the Fourth Amendment of search and arrest is somebody cannot search your home or your vehicle without a warrant or a reason. So you could be like, hey, a cop could be like, I need to search your house. Like, no, if you don't have a warrant, you can't search my house. It's easy as that. Remember that.
Alright. How about the Fifth Amendment, rights in criminal cases?
The Fifth Amendment, rights of criminal cases, is even if it is a criminal, he or she is still an American citizen. So they have all their rights still until proven guilty.
Alright. The Sixth Amendment, right to a fair trial.
The Sixth Amendment, right to fair trial, means that the trial has to be fair. So they will ask the jury if they have any bias, like if someone's racist or someone, then the judge, if say that her brother was the defendant, she would, even if she hated the guy or if she loved him, she probably would not be able to judge that if she was not willing to make us a fair trial.
All right. The Seventh Amendment, right in civil cases.
Right in civil cases. The right in civil cases is, well, I'm guessing it is, this is the one that I did not know, but I will give you.
It suits common law where the value of controversy shall exceed $20. The right of a trial by jury shall be preserved, and no fact tried by jury shall be otherwise re-examined in any court of the United States than according to the rules of the common law.
All right. Good to know. Very good to know.
All right. The Eighth Amendment, bail, fines, and punishment.
The Eighth Amendment it's actually cruel and unusual punishment. Means that you cannot, it's really hard to explain, but I get it. It means like if a cop or someone says, hey, you're speeding, so I'm going to write you a ticket for $400,000. That's a cruel and unusual punishment. So it's basically saying you have to go with a reasonable and uncruel punishment.
Amendment 2. Right to bear arms.
Hey, sir, you aren't allowed to have a gun.
Sir, I actually have a license for it, and I'm using this for self-defense. That bird was giving me the stink eye.
Well, you know what? I'm putting you under arrest for having a gun.
Like, this is my house. What are you talking about? I live here.
Well, I'm a cop, so what says goes.
Freeze. Now, that was not how a normal cop would go. I mean, come on. He'd probably be eating donuts, but... Okay. Here's how it would go. Alright, and...
Say that's a real gun.
This is a real gun, by the way.
Not really.
But... Alright, he would be saying, do you have a license?
Do you have a license?
Yes, I do. Here it is. Then I would show it to him, and then if he was a reasonable cop, he would say, okay, please put it away.
Amendment number 8. Bail, fines, and punishment.
Oh, crap, it's cops. Think I should outrun them? Nah. Alright. What can I do for you, officer?
License and registration, sir.
Alright.
Do you know how fast you were going?
For the most part.
Well, it's over the limit, so I am going to charge you $500,000 for this because you are so irresponsible and you're 16.
Freeze. Okay. I mean, honestly, I've been kind of mean to these cops. They're, sort of alright. But that's cruel and unusual. That's against the law. It's Amendment 8. He would have to just take me to court. It was just speeding. But he would not have been able to charge me $500,000, maybe $150 at least. Then, I'm not quite sure on that, but that's somewhere around it. But the cop would ask me for my license registration, and then he'd be like, here's a ticket, you will need to see me in 30 days. And then I'd be like, okay. And so I would see him in 30 days at the court, and then once my trial was over, I would have to, unless if I didn't pay my fines.
Amendment 13, Abolition of Slavery.
Hello, American people. I come from this place called Neverland. Yeah, I'm ready to play in an American Life 2012.
Hey, you're gonna be my slave.
What's a slave?
You work for me without being paid. You get paid with being alive.
No. Ah, what was that for?
You'll be my slave.
Okay. Freeze. Now, I know that's probably not realistic, but I'm just trying to make it really like to this century. And so, he's forcing me to be that's against the law, because no person could be another person's servant or slave unless they're getting paid with like actual money. But he would not have been really, that probably wouldn't have happened, but he would be arrested if there was a cop around and they saw me, like doing his chores during hard labor. And Abraham Lincoln stopped slavery during the Civil War, and so that's why we don't have slavery. And if this guy was trying to be the anti-Abe Lincoln, then it's still it's one guy against society, so I don't think he would really be happening that. Okay. And those are my skits. And thank you to my sister for videotaping this, and I'm done.